Hey there, astrology lovers. Ever felt a magnetic pull towards someone, only to find yourself entangled in a whirlwind of emotions and old wounds? Today, we're diving deep into a complex synastry aspect, the Moon-Chiron opposition. This powerful alignment can unlock profound healing, but it also requires conscious awareness and a willingness to confront the shadows. Get ready to explore the depths of emotional vulnerability and discover how to navigate this challenging yet transformative connection. So buckle up, because this is going to be a deep dive. Now here's where it gets interesting. What exactly does this aspect mean? Well, at its core, the moon represents our emotions, needs, and subconscious patterns. It's that inner landscape that shapes how we feel safe and nurtured. Chiron, on the other hand, signifies our deepest wounds, insecurities, and the potential for healing. It's that nagging pain that keeps us from fully embracing ourselves. When these two planets oppose each other in synastry, it creates tension, friction, and a constant push and pull between emotional needs and deep-seated wounds. You're probably thinking, great, sounds like a recipe for disaster. But wait, there's a catch. This opposition, while challenging, can also be a catalyst for immense growth and healing, if approached with awareness and compassion. Think of it like this: the moon person's sensitivity can unintentionally trigger Chiron's pain, stirring up old hurts and insecurities. Conversely, the Chiron person's woundedness can create challenges in meeting the moon person's emotional needs, leading to feelings of neglect or misunderstanding. For example, imagine a scenario where the moon person craves constant reassurance and affection, while the Chiron person struggles with intimacy due to past traumas. This can create a dynamic where the moon person feels constantly rejected, and the Chiron person feels overwhelmed by the moon person's needs. Another example, the moon person, seeking comfort, might unconsciously prod at the Chiron person's insecurities, leading to defensiveness and emotional withdrawal. It's not necessarily malicious, but it underscores the sensitivity of this alignment. Now, here's another layer to consider: generational trauma. Generational trauma includes inherited behaviors, beliefs, and emotional responses passed down through families. The Moon-Chiron opposition can often surface and address these deeply ingrained patterns. Partners may unconsciously embody these trauma patterns, replaying old scripts and perpetuating cycles of pain. Breaking free requires education, exploration, self-compassion, therapy, and open communication. Addressing trauma creates a healthier, safer, and more intimate relationship. Imagine a family where emotional expression was suppressed for generations. The moon person, mirroring this upbringing, might struggle to articulate their needs, while the Chiron person, burdened by past emotional neglect, might resist vulnerability. It's a dance of pain, but one that offers an opportunity to rewrite the script. But that's not all. Fixed stars add another layer of complexity to this aspect. These celestial points intensify the aspect's themes, bringing in an element of fate and destiny. When fixed stars align with the moon, they amplify sensitivity, making the moon person even more attuned to the emotional atmosphere. And when fixed stars align with Chiron, they deepen the exploration of trauma, bringing hidden wounds to the surface. Ever wonder why some relationships feel fated or destined? Fixed stars may be a part of the answer. For instance, Algol, a star associated with transformation through hardship, could suggest that the relationship will involve significant challenges that ultimately lead to profound growth. Regulus, a star linked to success and downfall, might indicate that the relationship has the potential for great achievement, but also carries the risk of dramatic setbacks. Antares, a star known for its intensity and self-destruction, could suggest a passionate but volatile connection. Imagine a relationship where the moon is conjunct Regulus, and Chiron is conjunct Antares, a powerful, yet potentially destructive, combination. But wait, there's more. Medical astrology also plays a role. This branch of astrology connects planetary placements to health tendencies. A Moon-Chiron opposition may create vulnerabilities in certain areas of health. Emotional tension can impact the nervous, digestive, and immune systems. The Moon's link to the body's fluids and rhythms, combined with Chiron's indication of vulnerability, can manifest as physical ailments related to stress and anxiety. It's crucial to prioritize self-care and seek therapy to address these wounds and promote overall well-being. Think of it this way: the Moon represents our inner well-being, and Chiron signifies our points of vulnerability. When they clash, it can manifest as physical symptoms. Maybe the Moon person experiences digestive issues due to anxiety, or the Chiron person suffers from chronic fatigue related to unresolved trauma. It's all interconnected. The zodiac signs involved also influence the expression of the opposition. For example, a Moon in Cancer opposing Chiron in Capricorn will manifest differently than a Moon in Aries opposing Chiron in Libra. Cancer emphasizes emotional security and family, while Capricorn focuses on structure and responsibility. This opposition might manifest as a conflict between nurturing instincts and a need for control. Aries represents independence and self-assertion, while Libra values harmony and partnership. This opposition could lead to clashes between individual needs and relationship dynamics. The house placements further shape affected areas of life. A Moon in the first house opposing Chiron in the seventh might highlight conflicts between self-image and partnership. The Moon person's sense of self might be deeply affected by the relationship, while the Chiron person's wounds could manifest in their interactions with others. A Moon in the fourth house opposing Chiron in the 10th might indicate tensions between family and career. The Moon person's home life could be a source of emotional comfort, while the Chiron person's professional life might trigger old wounds. House overlays in Synastry provide even more refined interpretations. Stick around. At 7:30 I'll reveal a critical strategy for using house overlays. Of course, we also need to consider other aspects between the Moon and Chiron. Squares create challenges, trines offer ease, sextiles present opportunities, and quincunxes indicate adjustments. Venus can soften the tension, Mars can intensify it, Saturn can restrict or structure it, and Jupiter can expand the emotions. You're probably thinking, this is getting complicated. But it's important to remember that astrology is a nuanced language that requires careful consideration of all factors. Chiron retrograde intensifies the inward focus on wounds, making the healing process more profound. The individual with Chiron retrograde is often more aware of their pain and more motivated to heal. Remember, this aspect isn't limited to romantic relationships. It can apply to friendships, family, and professional relationships as well. These relationships offer unique opportunities for healing and growth. Now, let's talk about the shadow side. Acknowledge the potential for emotional volatility, power struggles, and attachment wounds. Shadow behaviors include projection, manipulation, and power struggles. Addressing these requires non-reactive communication, therapy, and clear expression of needs. Imagine a scenario where the Moon person projects their insecurities onto the Chiron person, accusing them of being unsupportive or uncaring. Or the Chiron person manipulates the Moon person's emotions to gain control. These behaviors are rooted in fear and pain, but they can be addressed with conscious effort. Ultimately, embrace vulnerability, compassionate communication, and mutual support for healing. Conscious communication, empathy, and mutual support are essential for navigating this complex dynamic. Trauma-informed therapy can be incredibly beneficial. Remember that deep emotional growth and authentic connection are possible, even with the Moon-Chiron opposition. By understanding the dynamics at play and committing to healing, you can transform this challenging aspect into a catalyst for profound personal growth and a more fulfilling relationship. By acknowledging the shadows and embracing the potential for healing, you can create a relationship built on trust, empathy, and genuine connection. So, to wrap things up, the Moon-Chiron opposition in Synastry is a complex yet potentially transformative aspect. It highlights deep-seated wounds, emotional vulnerabilities, and the potential for profound healing. Remember to consider the signs, houses, fixed stars, and other aspects to gain a comprehensive understanding. By approaching this aspect with awareness, compassion, and a commitment to healing, you can unlock a deeper level of connection and personal growth. And always prioritize self-care and seek support when needed. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth astrological insights. I'm covering everything from hard-to-read placements to astrological forecasting. I pour over hours of information and present it to you in an easy-to-understand format. Until next time, keep exploring the cosmos.